Hi, this is Deborah Napier on Tara Yeast's Pursuit of a Topic. Sorry for the way I look. I've been up all night with the sick. Um, but I was reading your author's agenda, and you tried to focus on, what the students and what they want to, how you all interact and what questions were asked. And the pursuit of the topic, I think this is just the hardest part. It always was the most challenging for me as a writer. Um, you said that while debating on what to work with your students, you kept coming back to your favorite unit of poetry. And I like how you added that this was your favorite, because and how the poems, didn't have to conform to a certain structure. They can be real or fictitious, or they can cover any topic. I was always under the assumption when I was younger that poems had to rhyme. That they just anytime you wrote a poem, it absolutely had to rhyme. And I don't know if that was just my understanding or the way I was taught. I know that's not the case now, but I just thought that that's interesting that that's your favorite. And you also said incorporating mentor text to show them how to, the pathway to their poems, modeling. Some students are just such visual learners. I am too myself, so I think that was great. I'm not familiar with the poem To This Day by Shane. I'm not even going to try to pronounce last name, but I will check it out. So, especially since you spoke so highly of it. And on this last paragraph on the first page, you said how the imagery made you feel and how we want to make others feel when we read our poems. I think that's really profound, and I enjoyed reading that statement because you made the students think about their feelings. And I think a lot of times we don't stop and think about how certain stories and poems made us feel. Down here, you said that one student was defeated and complained about how they had nothing to write about because nothing ever happens to them. And I think that finding the topic is extremely difficult. And one of the hardest things is, and I've found through this class as well, is finding that topic. And I've found that I don't need to be given the topic now. And I've learned quite a bit from that. But giving the students the power of their writing will only encourage them to write more. I think that was a great ending statement, and I absolutely agree. I really enjoyed the student samples, and I thought your lesson plan with the K-tip was great. And some of your students have very neat penmanship, too. So I thought you did a great job.